Who was Marian Anderson? Marian Anderson was born on February 27, 1897, in Philadelphia, Pennsylvania. She was the oldest out of three daughters of Annie and John Anderson. After her father died when she was still young, her family began living with her grandmother in southern Philadelphia. She grew up poor, though never lacked in love and support. Her mother always told her to do whatever she wanted. She began singing as a toddler and joined the Union Baptist Church junior choir at age 6. Because of her talent, local supporters raised funds for study with voice coaches Agnes Reifsnyder and Giuseppe Baghetti. Baghetti entered Anderson into a New York Philharmonic voice competition when she was 28. She won first prize out of 300 competitors and signed a management contract. She was unable to perform for the people in the United States because of the discrimination against black female singers. Because of this, Anderson left for Europe on a Rosenwald Fellowship in 1930 in hopes of developing her skills in front of a more accepting audience. After her 1930 London debut, the singer toured from Italy and Austria to Germany and Scandinavia with outstanding performances. After Anderson returned to the United States in 1935, American impresario Sol Haruk signed her to 15 concerts starting at New York's Town Hall. On December 30, 1935, she opened up her American tour at New York's Town Hall with the performance a resounding success. In 1936, Anderson became the first black to perform in the White House when the Roosevelts invited her, and returned later to sing for the Eisenhowers and Kennedys. She had many cross-country tours. In one year, she covered 26,000 miles in the longest tour in concert history, giving 70 concerts in 5 months. After World War II had ended, she performed in many European cities. By 1950, she had performed for nearly 4 million people. In 1939, the DAR, or Daughters of American Revolution, didn't let Anderson use their Constitution Hall for an April concert. First Lady Eleanor Roosevelt resigned from the DAR in protest, and the U.S. government let Anderson use the Lincoln Memorial instead. She performed there on Easter morning, with an audience of 75,000 people, and millions more heard it on the radio. In 1942, she established the Marian Anderson Award for talented young singers like Camilla Williams and Grace Bumbry. In 1943, Anderson married Orpheus H. Fisher, a New York architect. Anderson had surgery of removing a cyst from her esophagus in 1948. This threatened to damage her voice and was unsure if she would ever be able to sing again. After 2 months of not speaking, she made her first post-World War II tour of Europe, including stops in Paris and London. On January 7, 1955, Anderson became the first African-American person to sing at the New York Metropolitan Opera House. Anderson also sang at Dwight D. Eisenhower's and John F. Kennedy's presidential inaugurations. In 1957, she made a concert tour of India and the Far East that was filmed on CBS TV. In 1958, President Eisenhower appointed her a delegate to the 13th General Assembly of the United Nations. On Easter Sunday, 1965, Anderson gave a farewell concert at Carnegie Hall. Anderson has gotten a Doctorate of Music from Howard University, degrees from more than 20 other American educational institutions, a Spingarn Medal from the Advancement of Colored People, and a Bach Award of $10,000 from Philadelphia. She was awarded the Presidential Medal of Freedom and was given a 60-minute documentary broadcasted over public television. Marian Anderson died on April 8, 1993 because of congestion heart failure. On February 27, 1997, Robert Shaw conducted a tribute concert at New York's Carnegie Hall. That following Sunday, a gala of spirituals and art songs took place at the Union Baptist Church, the church where Anderson prayed and sang as a little girl.